Joining me now is border czar Tom Homan. Tom, it's great to have you. Thank you so much for being here.
Arrests are up, yet you still face pushback from sanctuary cities. How significant is that pushback, and is it stopping you from doing your job?
Oh, absolutely not. It can't stop us. It makes the job more difficult and dangerous. I mean, the numbers you mentioned, we're more than twice the numbers Joe Biden had a year ago. Am I happy? No. I want more, because at last count, we had over 600,000 illegal aliens with criminal convictions walking the streets of this country. We have a lot of them to track down. Sanctuary cities make it difficult. What's most concerning is that it makes things even more dangerous. When we can arrest a bad guy in a county jail, a single officer can take him into custody safely within the jail or prison. But when they're released back into the public, which is ridiculous in itself, it becomes more dangerous for ICE officers, for the illegal alien, and most importantly, for the community. Releasing a public safety threat back into the community is just reckless. It puts the public at greater risk of crime. We want access to jails. Let us get to the guy you locked in a jail cell. That's who we want to deal with. I mean, look at Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She's holding webinars to teach illegal immigrants how to evade ICE arrests. And then after you suggested she might be in trouble for it, she tweeted, "Maybe he can learn to read the Constitution." That would be a good place to start. She's continuing her resistance against your efforts, Tom.
Look, I've forgotten more about the Constitution and immigration law than she'll ever know. I had to educate her in congressional testimony that entering this country illegally is a crime. She needs to read the laws enacted by Congress. Title 8, United States Code 1324 and 1325. That's what she needs to read. It's a crime to enter this country illegally. Not only that, but if you harbor, conceal, or obstruct law enforcement, that's a felony. She claims she's educating people about their constitutional rights, but what she's really doing, we all know, is teaching them how to evade law enforcement. Let's hope she's not helping the next person who gets out and murders a young college student in Georgia. We're looking for dangerous criminals. She can call it education all she wants, but we all know it's about avoiding law enforcement. These individuals have been ordered removed. They have final deportation orders. They are criminals. A judge has ordered them to be deported. They are fugitives. And these are the people she's helping. I've asked the Department of Justice to look into this. Where is the legal boundary so we can instruct ICE officers on what they can do when people refuse to open doors or try to evade arrest? I simply asked the DOJ, give me a legal opinion, because the DOJ interprets things differently. What is the legal stance on obstruction? We'll see what happens.
How significant is the criminal enterprise that dangerous cartels have established in America? I'm talking about human trafficking, safe houses in multiple U.S. cities, stash houses, and drug trafficking operations. How big is the business these cartels are running inside America?
Look, drug cartels operate like a Fortune 500 company. Some of these cartels have operations in 43 different countries around the world. Back in my day as an agent, they were responsible for smuggling drugs into the U.S., into our major cities, and distributing them through local gangs. Now, they've taken over the distribution networks within the United States. They have a strong foothold here, and that's why we are aggressively targeting drug cartels and Tren de Aragua. I won't be satisfied until every single member of Tren de Aragua is out of this country, along with MS-13. This is why President Trump, once again proving why he is the greatest president of my lifetime, designated them as terrorist organizations. They have killed more Americans than any terrorist organization in the world combined. They've murdered thousands of journalists and law enforcement officers in Mexico, thousands of innocent civilians. They are operating like a terrorist organization. They have killed more Americans than any terrorist group. So President Trump did the right thing. That will bring the full force of global law enforcement down on them. President Trump will wipe them off the face of the earth before he's done.
And has that allowed you to take tougher action against them now that they've been designated as terrorist organizations?
Absolutely. Look at what President Trump has done in just his first month in office.
Yeah,
Illegal border crossings are already down 90% in just a matter of weeks. And what does that mean, Maria? It means fewer people are dying while crossing the border. Fewer Americans are overdosing on fentanyl. Fewer women and children are being sex trafficked. Fewer terrorists are getting into the country. President Trump has taken bold action on the border. We already have twice as many criminal illegal aliens in custody as Biden ever did. We're on the fast track to delivering exactly what the president promised the American people.
Tom, thank you for your efforts. We really appreciate your time.